Haugen. Check the description box below for my website, links, and all the other information. We can't know everything, and that's okay. We live in an absolutely exhausting sea of information overload. It's convenient and entertaining, but I don't know if it's exactly healthy. And so what that translates to with guitar world is there's look at this, now look at this, bet you can't do this, bet you didn't know that. And so what happens more often than not is that we're not working on things long enough to really absorb them. We work on them long enough to kind of hiccup through it and be like, yeah, I got it, next thing. Where's the next thing? And so I'm here to tell you that I believe that there's tremendous power in just saying, nope, I can't know everything. I just can't know everything. I'm never going to be a great jazz player. I'm never going to be a great bluegrass player. I'm never going to be a fingerstyle acoustic player like Lindsey Buckingham is. There's just so much that I can't do, and that's okay with me because I like what I know how to do. So here's my advice. Take a handful, just a handful of simple intros, etudes, solos, chord progressions, grooves, whatever they are that are from your music that you like, the people that you look up to, and that you can track down the sheet music or the tab or learn it. And that is yours. That's you. Absorb it. Come back to it. It becomes part of your identity as a guitar player. Don't learn things just enough to be like, I kind of got it, but now I want to get the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Because if we keep doing that, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. We just half know everything. So I think, what is the Ron Swanson quote? It's better to whole-ass one thing to half-ass a bunch of things. And know that I don't think these etudes or solos or chord progressions need to be terribly difficult. In fact, they shouldn't be. They should be simple, engaging, and beautiful. I don't know, the opening of Black Magic Woman. Just that, man. It's a great way to work on your vibrato. Right? And sure, if you want to divide it into a second solo, yeah. Did I get it? And those of you who follow my channel, yeah, you've seen me talk about this stuff before. I mean, that's the nature of content creation. You kind of say the same thing a couple of different ways and hope it hits. And yes, for me, my identity is going to be a lot of classic rock stuff, even though I love all sorts of weird stuff as well. That's not as burned in, that information isn't as knowable. So yeah, it's my list. It's not that long. We got Black Magic Woman, we got Sultans of Swing, that's a great one. What's that? We have the right setting for it? Sure. I love this pedal steel lick. We'll stop there. But I learned that I don't know how long ago, but I come back to it as my warm-up rather than, I know that it's really tempting to do or the my argument is that as an intermediate advanced guitar player, there's not going to be a lot of songs that I'm going to find myself going. But there are going to be songs where I'm going to be going. It's just why would I practice moving my hand in a way that I'm not going to use? I think, sure, when we're starting out, we got to drill scales and just get our fingers moving. But basically, after that, I'm use songs. I've said that before. Use songs to learn about the instrument. And just one last time, the main point of this lesson is make a simple list of chord progressions, grooves, short solos that is findable and already played, because the job is we're testing our timing, our bends, our vibrato, our musicality. We're testing all the other things that aren't the music theory side of things. We're testing our hands, our heart, and that connection. Oh, just for fun, let's see if I can play Comfortably Numb today. Pretty good. It doesn't have to be 100% because guess what? I'll do it again tomorrow. I'll probably do it again later today. It's my warm-up. I always aim for like 93%. 93% accuracy, and then I argue that I'm like, well, that extra 7%, that's just me putting my own stamp on it. And by the way, tone settings, what is that? That is my MXR Phase 90, the script, Dusky Augustus Octave Fuzz. Drum and Deco is really just doing a little bit of like cleaning up the top end compression, and then some analog delay at the end to get that Gilmore tone, that searing psychedelic eagle tone. And know this is only half of practice, is this stuff. So basically I'm arguing that we should, as intermediate advanced guitar players, replace dry scale warm-ups with chord progressions, grooves, etudes, solos. Because that's going to be much more musical. And then bonus is when someone asks you to play something, you have something that you can play. That's always nice too. Of course, the other side of practice is the chords, the music theory, major scales, major keys, minor keys, and how that shows up on the fretboard. You know me, I'm going to argue that caged and pentatonics is the way to do that. Go to my website, check out my courses on caged and pentatonics. That's a big part of how I make my money these days, is through my website, basically. Go there. Thanks so much to everybody who supports me in all the ways that you do, even if it's just clicking like and subscribe, keeps me in business. As Bill and Ted would say, be excellent to each other. That includes yourself. Happy Friday. Eat pizza.